Hey everybody, Lee from PcjunkieMods here. So today we're going to do something a little different than the norm. What I have in front of me is a Wi-Fi endoscope from Intelitopia. It's basically an inspection camera. It helps you get into hard to reach places to look at stuff and see what's going on. Maybe run some network cables, or maybe you're doing plumbing on your house, or maybe you're working on your car and you can't find that bolt that you're trying to get to because it's in a hard to reach place. So it has a 2 megapixel HD camera that shoots at 30 FPS with a 70-degree viewing angle. And it also is an IP68 water and weatherproof camera that supports Windows Mobile, iOS, and Android. And it's also compatible with Wi-Fi B and G. So let's take a look at what comes in the box. First, you got the camera with a 32-foot cable, which is plenty long for any kind of work you need to do, whether it's under the house or up in the attic or running wire, whatever it may be. Also have your user manual, pretty simple, pretty straightforward. It tells you how to set up the Wi-Fi app on your phone and all that good stuff. And then you have some attachments that come with it. There's a hook, so there's a little hook here. It hooks onto the end of the camera. So if you needed to fish something out from underneath a bookshelf that's too heavy to move. Then you also have a magnet, so it's on the end of a little wire here. That would be probably best for getting screws or getting something metal from somewhere. I think these other ones, these are custom ones that you can probably either change out in case you break one, so they're probably just spares. And then you also have the little mirror. So, nice little mirror. I don't know how good it works, but hey. So then it also comes with a nice long telescoping arm, and this is probably used in a scenario where you don't want the camera to sag going whatever place you're going to go. Let's say we're going to go up in the ceiling. You know, maybe you want to just clip it onto the camera somewhere and then angle your camera the way you want it, and then you can put it up in the ceiling or under a house or wherever it may be. So we're going to take and do a little example here. I got some network cables coming out of the wall here. I know where they go, but we're just going to show you how the camera works, and we're going to look up in the wall and see where they go. Okay, so let me show you how simple it is to connect the camera to your phone. Basically, whatever phone you have, you'll look for an app called Wi-Fi Look. So here it is here. I'm opening it, but obviously it's not connected because I haven't done the other steps. First step, power on your camera. Okay, green light, it's on. And then we're going to go to my settings, Wi-Fi, and I'm going to look for Wi-Fi Look, which is right here. So now it's going to connect. Go back over here to the camera, and now you can see the camera. So I'll go ahead and put this up here so we can see it, see what we're doing. So right now I'm going up the wall, and you can see my cables here. You can see where they're at. If you kind of move the camera around a little bit, you can, oh, there you can see the hole there where the cables go through the, yeah, so I know I can run some more cat cables through there because the hole's big enough. So yeah, so I mean, this is kind of cool just to look inside the wall and chase the wires. So I think, oh, actually there's another hole over there that I didn't know about. There's one cable going through that hole, and then the rest are going through the hole on probably the left side. Yeah, because here's the wall that we're pushing against, so that'd be the left side. So, so this is ideal for running cables or network or chasing down wires or trying to figure out where something goes. So let's go check out some other stuff. So we're here on the floor, as you can see. There's a freaking hole in the wall here that I have no idea where it goes to, so we're going to find out. We're going to use this camera and see what it's for, maybe what it was for. Obviously it was probably for AT&T or something, right? So let's check it out. Oh, there's the 2 sheetrock pieces of meat that obviously aren't lined up anymore. Oh, and we're going to get stuck on it. So I can't really tell what this was for. I'm guessing it might have been because I redid all the network here, so it might have been actually a cat plug here that went nowhere. I think that's what it was, but it could have been AT&T, who knows. Well, we didn't find anything in there, so let's go check out something else. All right, so another scenario. Let's say you're a mechanic or a car enthusiast like I am. I'm not extreme car enthusiast, but I like to work on cars and I like old cars. Okay, so with that being said, what I have here is a 302 Ford motor. With EFI that'll be going into my 66 Mustang someday. So what we're going to do, since I didn't build this motor and I have no idea what parts are in here, I'm going to use this to take a gander and see if it's maybe rusted inside, or maybe somebody dropped a bolt in there, or maybe somebody's cat crawled in there. I don't know. Right? So we're going to look in a couple of places. We'll look through the intake first. We'll see how that goes. See what we can see. So I'm seeing the inside of the intake, the top of the motor. But as you can see, it's pretty clear. So I mean, depending on your application, what you use it for, as long as you're at least a ½ inch away or a ¼ inch away from whatever it is you're trying to look at, it should be pretty clear. Where, you know, if you move it too fast, you got to let it focus too. So I was trying to think of a scenario where I would use this in what I do, computers. There's a couple applications that I could think of. One of them being that, let's say you have a PC that you built and it's all water cooled and it's very tight space, and maybe you had a leak or something's just not working. This could be ideal for the fact that if you did have a leak, you'd be able to get in there and see where the liquid went. That's one good thing. Then you could determine if you did have to tear it down before you tore it down to find out everything was okay. Another thing would be, you know, some of these custom PCs that are being created that are more creative. You need to get in and track down a wire or something like that. It's just like anything that we've already showed you. Searching, looking, you know, inspecting, stuff like that. So they could come in handy for some of those applications. And then obviously we showed you the networking, looking in the walls, and I determined that I can add more network cables if I need to, which is awesome. And also we were able to check out the engine, find out that it's not rusted on the inside, so that's awesome. Less headache for me to have to deal with when I do take it apart and inspect all the parts and find out what's actually in here. So once again, thanks for watching. Until next time.